Today, we're going to talk about the latest updates for the Surface Duo and the Surface Duo 2. We're going to talk about what they include and what they don't include, and go over what seems to be going on in the Surface Duo world. So before we get started, I just want to tell you guys thank you. This is the 100th full video that this channel has done. Yesterday, I put out a teaser short, which was a whopping 8 seconds long, for this video. But this is the 100th video this channel has done. And you guys have followed along for the entire journey. And I appreciate that. So thank you so much. So to start off, let's talk about the most recent updates for Surface Duo and Surface Duo 2. So the latest update for January 2023 for the Surface Duo puts the updates at 2022-821-13. And this update addresses scenarios outlined in Android Security Bulletin for January 2023. For the Surface Duo 2, software version 2022-821-27 also addresses scenarios outlined in the Android Security Bulletin for January 2023. So this is just an Android security patch fix, and there are no bug fixes for the Surface Duo or the Surface Duo 2 devices for the month of January. But there also hasn't been a substantial update for the Surface Duo devices in quite some time. Now, going back to Microsoft support page, we can go back to the Surface Duo and go all the way back to November. And this is the November update, which was for unlocked and AT&T Surface Duo devices, which added new features. You got Pen menu for Surface Slim Pen 2, new Windows-inspired wallpapers, accent colors, a new Fluent UI, on top of addressing scenarios outlined in the Android Security Bulletin. Now that was November. For the Surface Duo 2, we can go all the way back to October, and that's when the latest full update for this device was out. So we've got updates going back to October and November, but nothing but Android Security Bulletin updates since then. There's also reportedly been a lack of Surface Duo devices in stock pretty much anywhere. I've even heard from other YouTubers that their Surface Duos can't be swapped out because there's no warranty stock available. Now, this could mean one of several things. It could mean that Microsoft is doing a major update to the Surface Duos that are out there before they put them out on the shelf. It could just mean that they've stopped manufacturing them. It could also mean that Microsoft is gearing up for a third generation Surface Duo. Taking a look at Windows Central, there was an article published about 20 days ago that says the Microsoft Surface Duo 3 is dead. Well, at least a version of it. The article then goes on to talk about how Microsoft is possibly going away from a two-screen design to a single OLED foldable design, much like you would see on a Galaxy Fold or other foldable device. I know that for some of you, going away from the aesthetic of a two-screen layout on a Surface Duo or Surface Duo 2 to something more akin to a Samsung Z Fold series where you have one OLED that just folds out into a tablet form might not be that appealing. And I understand that, because if that happens, we're going to lose the ability to fold the phone all the way around. And that's just kind of a cool feature to me, to be able to do that. My question to you is this. If the Surface Duo 3 is a single internal OLED with an external screen, would you buy it based off of the software features that you're used to seeing on a Surface Duo? Or would you skip it altogether because it doesn't have the two-screen layout that we're all used to? Let me know in the comments down below. I would genuinely like to know your opinion. For me, I think it's all going to come down to price. I'm really interested in getting the next in the series of Surface Duo devices. I loved my Surface Duo, despite the amount of problems I had with it. I've loved this Surface Duo 2, even though I bought it used, scratched up, and broken. It's worked quite well. But seeing the history that Microsoft has had with the feature enhancements rolling out very slowly, in my opinion, and being so far behind in the software releases, I worried that they might not be able to keep up. On the other hand, I'm very interested in seeing what they have to offer in a single screen foldable device. I imagine the screens they use may even be purchased from Samsung, but to see a slightly different form factor with the Microsoft logo on it would be kind of like watching the Surface tablets go from the first generation, which I owned and spent quite a lot of money on, to their latest iterations, which have slightly different aspect ratios and have come a long way in the revisions that they've had. Either way, I'm probably going to be on board. I want to know your opinions, though, because your opinions and comments are what drive me to make videos for this channel. So let me know. Are you on board with a single OLED display? Or are you a traditionalist and want to keep your dual folding screens? So again, I just want to thank you all. This is the 100th full video this channel has done. And in that time, we've gotten almost 1,300 subscribers. It's mind-blowing. And I know I say that a lot, but it's quite amazing to see how many of you want to join me on this journey of making videos and talking about tech and how it relates to my world. I appreciate you guys sticking around. I appreciate you watching all my videos. And I hope you enjoy watching the videos as much as I do making them. My name is Bryant. This is Reviews for Nerds. Have a great day.